I still don't understand how they convinced me about this. I'm not that worried about their abilities, but still, I've been having a bad feeling about this since last week, Maggie. Always the worrier, you're right. This will also help them to build strength. And ever since they were little, this was one of the things I dreamed for us to be able to do. I'll calm down. Well, look who's finally ready. My, you look so grown up with those clothes on. Has it really been that long? No, of course I'm not getting emotional. That's a thing only Maggie and you do. Cry over everything and anything. Come on now, this is your bag. I know it's small, but it's supposed to be like that. Unless you want to start on the master level and have a backache that will make you regret all your life decisions. I thought so. Now, let's get moving. If my numbers and calculations are right, we will get there before sundown. But that is if you don't die of exhaustion first. Kidding, just kidding. Let's move along. Maggie, who do you want to go with? Don't start bragging about who's the favorite. She only likes you because you manipulate her with food. Go on and defend them. We'll see how that ends. I'm glad we're getting closer to the castle. When you get my age, things tend to be more tiring. When we get back home, I'll sleep for an entire day. That's a promise. You two can also sleep the day off. You've earned it. So, kid. Shut it. I know your age and I will still call you kid. No complaints accepted. Of course, I'm so sorry, young pupil. So insensitive of me to call a person who's 20 years younger than me a kid. My mistake. Anyway, kid, repeat to me the rules that I gave you in order for you to be able to join me on this journey. Number 1 is... always stay close to your mentor. Good. Number 2... follow your mentor's orders without complaints, pouting, or buts. Exactly. And the last one, and most important... come on, I know you know it. If I tell you to hide, you hide. And if I tell you to run, you run. Don't act as if you've forgotten. I mean it. If something goes wrong, you'll need to do as you're told. You better be making that promise from your heart and not just your mouth. If not, you should really start praying to the gods. No, Maggie, we agreed none of that nonsense. Don't look at me like that. Both of you, stop now. Please don't torture me with your jokes, kid. There's still so much to walk. Look, we are starting to get into the deep part of the forest. Why don't we play something else, alright? Well, I don't know. Identify the plant based on the color and tell me their properties. What do you mean boring? You used to love that game when you were little. Alright, just one. I'll allow just one for the sake of how little mental sanity I have left. Why was the broom late for school? I don't know. Why? Because you overswept. You two share the same brain cell. I can see that. It overswept. Dear Merlin, what am I paying for? But still, nice one, kid. A good choice of words. Where do you get all those crazy ideas, huh? I knew it wasn't a good idea for you to start talking with those bards. Now you're far beyond saving. And I'm looking at you too, Maggie. Owlet, behind me, now. Maggie, check the perimeter. Be careful, friend. Don't worry, you can hold my hand as tight as you need to. I won't let go. This quest was getting quite monotone, am I right? We needed a bit of spice, exactly. Keep close to me. Can you feel it too? Like a dark, really powerful aura. But where? Owlet, put your bag down. I sense someone's in the mood for fighting. Maggie hasn't come back yet. Whoever this is, they are no amateur. They know how to hide. Get down! Are you okay? Whoever this is, stop playing your games. We will not go without a fight, and you are a coward for hiding in the shadows. It's you. Owlet, don't. You stay here. Rule 2 applies now. I know who he is. That is why you are not getting out of my sight. Witch Hunter, what is your deal with us? Sure, I see a coward right here. So you scammed me into thinking there was a quest just so we could get close to you. I will not praise you for such a bad and foolish plan. No, it won't work. At least not in the way you planned. Seems like you are about to meet the creator. Kid, now! Nice one, kid. Try that new protective spell we practiced yesterday. Show off a little, my prodigy pupil. I'll give you the strength. Don't listen to him. He's telling you lies, kid. You know it. He will not hurt me. Keep going. Remember the rules. That's a dagger. Shit. Kid, rule number 3 applies now. Go and find Maggie. I said go! Not with my kid. This fight is between us, not them. You've already hurt them enough. I have to hold on for my owlet. Kid, what are you doing? Don't! Owlet! No, no, no! It's alright, breathe. Lay on my chest. Let me put pressure on the wound. It's nothing, just a paper cut. For the traitor who sits upon me, gods of the underworld, show him the fate of those whose blood is rotten to the core. There. Gone. For good this time. Kid, look at me. Why did you do that? I could handle it. I was handling it just fine. I told you to run. You don't owe me anything for that day. I adopted you because I love you. This is not the way to repay for anything. Look at me. Look at me, Chloe. Don't close your eyes. Please, please don't. Stop worrying about me. A little nosebleed is nothing. Don't you dare go. You hear me? Maggie, pass the bag now. Hey, why don't you tell me one of your jokes, huh? Whatever it is, I don't care. Just talk to me. Listen, how do you recognize when a mushroom is poisonous? Tell me. That's right. Now, drink this. Not asking, drink. Let me help you. Easy, just like that. Here, cover yourself. It should start healing soon. I love you too, kid. More than you could ever imagine. I really do. I love your puns and your weird sense of humor. I don't deserve such a nice owlet. I want to hear all the jokes you have to tell. I'll never complain again. Maggie, why isn't the potion healing them? They should be better by now, just like last time. Hey, I'll even tell you a joke if you keep yourself alive. Deal? Owlet? Owlet! Congrats. You almost made my heart leap out of my throat. Again. I thought you were a goner, but of course, you are so stubborn even death is afraid to take you. You were only asleep for a few hours, but I've never seen you so still. Don't ever go pulling stunts like that. My poor heart cannot take it. This was totally a not-so-fun adventure. How are you feeling? Yeah, you'll be sore for a while. The dagger was filled with some poison that was making the wound stay open no matter what magic I used, so I had to heal you the ancient way. I bet the scar is going to look just as cool as the others. Kid, you know what that hunter said wasn't true, right? It was not your fault what happened to your parents in your home. I sheltered you because you were a little kid, scared, hurt, and in need of someone to care for you. He was a monster, and now you have finally paid him what he deserved. Yes, I'm fine. I took a bit of elixir and I'm like new. Don't worry, Owlet. Don't tell me you remember that. Please don't. Fine, but just one. After we eat supper. Deal? Try to get some sleep. I can see you yawning. Don't worry, I'll be here when you wake up. And kid, I love you.